promise I'd say something witty right now. I wasn't so stunned.
You kind of just did.
Will you do me the honor of being my wife?
Yes. I don't want to do this.
It's the right thing to do.
You don't think it's too much?
It's the most highly effective option.
Yes, I know the statistics, Alexander. I am a doctor, after all. This just feels unnecessary.
Now, inhale slowly through your nose. Pause. And exhale slowly through your mouth. Follow me. Very good, everyone.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Blevins, hold the camera steady.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir. Sorry.
You're making me seasick. Very nice form, Tasha.
Just feels a little silly, Your Majesty.
Well, of course it's not silly. This is for the future king of Zanzibar, after all.
King or queen?
Yes, we could have a boy or a girl, Father. You know we'd like to keep it a surprise.
So I can tell you most assuredly it will be a king. The Cavalieri line has only ever produced male heirs.
But seriously, what if we have a girl?
You won't.
You realize there's a 50% chance we'll have a girl?
And you must realize that I am 100% certain it will be a boy.
Yes, Your Royal Highness.
Can I borrow this for a second?
Of course.
Thank you.
Did you just hang up on the king?
No, she hung up on her father.
Well done, Your Royal Highness.
Indeed.
Extra security will be provided once we land in New York and will escort us directly to our hotel.
I should hope so, Bella.
They'll be at our disposal for the entire North American tour. I've streamlined the itinerary to no more than 10 ribbon cuttings per city and 1 overnight in each location.
It's a full schedule.
Well, at least we get to see my brother Jeff and all the kids at the hospital in the last stop. Can't wait to see him.
I can't wait to see Jeff either, Your Royal Highness. There'll be a ribbon cutting at the new wing of your old hospital.
Well, I just wish we could stay longer.
But you're not going anywhere, Your Royal Highness.
What?
Unfortunately, Blevins is correct. There's no we on this trip.
I can safely travel up to 7 months. Longer, actually. We'll be back in Zanzibar in no time.
I think it's best if you stay here and rest. These trips are very hectic, rushing from event to event, not to mention how sore one's cheeks get from all those photos.
Well, I don't want to just sit here and put my feet up. I haven't been able to work at the hospital much since my pregnancy, and at least this way I could still be of service to this country. It's my duty. Blevins, isn't it tradition for the princess to travel with the prince on international tours?
Well, as an outsider, or a relative newcomer to Zanzibar, I'm not certain you're the ideal ambassador just yet. But, you are correct. It is tradition.
And maintaining this country's tradition is essential, right? Then it's decided.
Just one moment.
It's decided.
Very well, Mom.
All right, that settles it. I think it'll be a lot more fun with you.
Well, it is a lot of work, Your Royal Highness.
How complicated could it be?
usually call when I'm on shift. Everything all right? How's my little niece or nephew-to-be?
Oh, the baby's fine, and I'm ecstatic.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. So what's up, Your Royal Highness?
Why doesn't it sound respectful when you say it?
Because I didn't mean it to.
We're coming for the opening of the new wing.
What? Say that again.
The Prince and Princess of Zanzibar will be present for the opening of the new pediatric wing.
Needless to say, we're all pretty excited, Your Royal Highness.
That's half-sister Dr. Royal Highness to you.
That'll take too long to say. Hey, so, probably such an important royal person as yourself needs to travel with a lot of royal security.
Yeah, can you think of anyone in particular who would be suited for the job?
Come on, Tash, is she coming or isn't she?
Who? Bella? Huh. Let me check the itinerary.
You really are wicked, you know that?
Yeah, like wicked awesome, right? Jeff, of course she's coming.
She is? Yay!
Wow, that's hurtful. You're more excited to see Bella than you are to see me.
Yes. Well, no, well, for different reasons. I'm thinking of proposing.
What? You are?
I already have Grandma's ring. I have so much planning to do.
I know. Me too. Turns out I have a lot of learning to do before I can become an ambassador for Zanzibar.
Oh, you'll be great.
So will you.
All right, we'll talk later.
Now, which one, Your Royal Highness? Incorrect. Again.
Well, why are there 3 spoons?
Dessert, tea, and soup, darling.
So I've been eating soup with a teaspoon this entire time and no one's corrected me? Okay. What?
Well, you may grab a dinner roll with your bare hands in North America, but in Zanzibar we tend to use the tongs provided. Oh.
What? Oh, right, elbows.
And posture.
Ooh, those look good. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm craving everything right now.
And thank goodness you are. You're eating for 2 now, darling.
See? What? I'm not supposed to pour my own water?
And that's not a water glass.
Perhaps we should move on to something else.
I'm sitting.
Now, the press will throw you curveballs and try to tempt you with leading questions into answering in an inappropriate manner. But you must always remain 1 step ahead of them at all times. The best course of action is to turn the tables on and ask them a question in return. I'm sorry, Your Royal Highness, am I boring you at all? Your interview technique is absolutely awful. Well, at least we can make you look the part.
For a 2-week trip, a princess traditionally requires a minimum of 38 unique ensembles. Seriously? Where the style of the royal family is concerned, I'm always serious. Sporting attire, formal attire, interview ensemble, lunch-ready looks, gowns, ball gowns, red carpet eye-catchers, respectable cocktail hour style, wardrobe for teas, conservative business looks for diplomatic photos, active wear for planned candid outdoor walk photos, and that's just for the first 3 days. Ideally, all with an additional dozen as backup, just in case of emergency.
Emergency? Besides a spill, what could happen?
With you, Mom, I believe anything's possible.
Oh. Well, I'm sure I can figure something out with the clothes I already have. What do you think?
How do you feel?
Well... like I might need some help.
That's what I'm here for, Your Royal Highness. Let's get to work. Oh, how do you feel now?
I feel ready. What do you say, Blevins?
We've done all we can. Time to go.
For my beautiful wife on her first royal tour.
It's beautiful. You're such a fabulous husband.
Only because I have a fabulous wife. Darling, what happened to the other half of your luggage?
That's easy for you to say. You just need a few suits and a tuxedo.
You're forgetting about my military jacket with all the medals and ribbons. Very heavy. I'm so glad that you're here. How are you feeling?
I'm excited. A little tired, but mainly I'm craving a big old American cheeseburger.
Now, the first stop is the ribbon cutting of the new Sansevier wing at the Natural Historical Society.
No, the first stop is Burger Cave. One of the many reasons I love you.
On behalf of the country of Sansevier, I'm sorry you had to witness that spectacle.
So good. It's so good.
Will we be getting a sneak peek at the baby bump, Your Royal Highness? princess for the people.
Can I try your hot dog?
Princess is tired. I think we all are. This tour has been a whirlwind. I think our next stop will give us a much-needed boost.
Oh, is the king? Up and up, everybody. Greetings and salutations, Your Majesty.
Blevins, put the prince and princess on the phone, if you will.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
It's been brilliant. Oh, I must congratulate both of you on your extraordinary diplomatic skills. You have far exceeded my hopes and expectations. You have endeared yourselves, and by extension, all of Zanzibar to North Americans everywhere.
It's been our pleasure, Father.
The reviews and reports have been exceptional. Oh, and Tasha, your personal touch, while maybe a little non-traditional, has worked like a charm. Well done.
You're very welcome, father-in-law.
So, just one last stop, and then we have to get you on that plane back to Zanzibar.
I was actually hoping we could spend a little extra time in my hometown. I'm so excited to see my brother Jeff.
Yeah, I know it's important to Bella, too. She has some personal time booked while we're there.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, she's, has a security conference to attend, I think.
Do you think it's wise to delay your departure? Tasha is carrying a very important part of Zanzibar with her. I'm sure she's eager to get our heir home as soon and as safely as possible.
Well, I
can assure you, sir, that I will escort the prince and princess onto the plane in accordance with our original timeline, and before any potential flight restrictions for the princess.
Time is of the essence. You don't want to let the country down, do you, Tasha? No, you absolutely must get home on time.
I thought you hated tea.
Oh, I do. Yeah, tastes like dirty dishwater. But Bella loves it. And I put a ring inside because today is the day that I...
No, don't care. We got enough going on with this whole royal production, all this planning and protocols. Taking me away from my... and making me lose my patience.
See what you did there, Dr. G? Good one. Dr. Gonzalez. But surely you're excited about the new wing they're opening.
Of course I am. I just think it would be so much easier if they didn't have to come here to open it.
Make way! Pardon me, coming through. Royals coming through.
Get over here.
Oh, it's so good to finally see the little boy or girl.
Good to see you, brother.
Hey, brother. Or should I say, dad-to-be?
Hello? What can I do for you?
Excuse me, Prince Alexander. May we please show you something we made in the craft room?
I would love that. Lead the way.
Craft room is not on the itinerary.
Right, come on then. Here we go.
Hey.
Hi.
It is so great to see you.
It's nice to see you, too.
Hi.
Come here.
Oh, right.
Well, seems like you're holding down the fort over here.
Yeah. Dr. Gonzalez still isn't a big fan of my hilarious jokes, but she seems to be coming around on my nursing skills.
Well, that's because you're great at what you do. Minus the jokes, of course.
Very nice. How about you? How are you doing? Really?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good.
Okay. No. I know that face. What's going on?
It's just... I slowed down my work schedule when we found out I was pregnant. King's orders. And I miss practicing. I really miss the kids. So many of them that need help. Can you believe there isn't a dedicated children's hospital in San Savar? I just wish I could be more helpful.
Well, it's just for now. It's not forever. You know that.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I can handle having a family and royal duties, maintaining a career that I love.
You can handle anything you put your mind to, Tash. That's always been true.
You really think so?
I know so. And I might be able to help. There's a special case that only your outstanding doctoring abilities can help with. Would you be willing to take a look?
Yes, absolutely.
Right this way?
Scalpel.
Scalpel.
Forceps.
Forceps.
Felt.
Felt?
Yes, felt. It's the only thing that will do.
Felt.
Buttons.
You really do things differently in San Savar.
Just pass me the buttons, nurse, and we'll have the patient recovering in no time.
Buttons, you're the boss.
Is Peanut all better?
Yes, ma'am. All better.
Thank you, Dr. Tasha.
Hey, Verity, what about me?
What about you, Jeff? She's the boss.
It's true.
No respect. No respect, I tell ya. She's actually having a really tough time. That's the closest to a smile I've seen since she got here.
Really? It seems to be the problem.
She just isn't responding to treatment how we'd like. I mean, the treatments themselves are working fine, but she's just so down.
Mind if I look at her chart?
Yeah, go ahead, right there.
Treatment seems right. She's in room 104.
Yeah, why?
That room doesn't get much natural light. Try supplementing a sun lamp in there, but she perks up a little.
Huh. Anyone ever tell you you're pretty clever? We sure miss having you around here.
I miss practicing here. I miss practicing there. I miss making a difference on a daily basis, actually.
You're still working part-time in San Savar, and that's just for now. When the time is right, you'll be as busy as you want to be.
How do you know?
Because you're the best. World needs more doctors like you.
You always know exactly what to say. Hey, speaking of, when are you gonna propose?
Oh, I have to read the tea leaves first.
You know, I think a sticker might look quite good. Yes. Wow, what do we think? We like this, right? You know, I think a sticker might also look good. Here. I think I might also need one right here. Perfect.
What about this giant one?
Yeah.
Like an earring. Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Now, how about more on the card? I think we need to decorate this guy a little bit more, yeah?
I'm sure the queen's gonna like Jeff.
She's gonna love it. Here we go. Oh, wow.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
We have to go.
Okay, where are we going?
No, the royal we. I mean that literally.
What? Already?
Right after the ribbon cutting. I'm doing security for 3 now, so the king is motivated to have everyone home safe and sound.
But you can't leave just yet.
I don't want to. We'll spend more time together soon, okay? Look, I know this whole long distance thing is hard, but I promise you it'll be worth it.
It already is.
Oh, ribbon cutting in T-5. You coming?
Yes, I just need to let everything sink in.
Okay.
It's truly an honor to be present for the opening of the new wing. At the place where I first interned, the place where I became an attending pediatrician, and the place where I reunited with the charming man who is now my husband. The staff here are like family to me.
Well, I should hope so. We're brothers.
All this to say is I'm very proud of where I come from. It's made me who I am, and I hope that this new wing will help the children who need it the most. Thank you.
All right, Your Royal Highnesses, if you'd like to say your goodbyes, and we'll get on the road.
It'll be all right. I'll come and see you before too long, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to meet my little niece or nephew.
That's true.
And there's a little unfinished business that I still need to attend to.
Right.
Yeah.
My brother. Good luck.
Thanks, brother.
All right.
Will you give this to the princess, please?
It would be my honor. Thank you.
Next time.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Time is not on our side. We must get going at once. Come along, Bella. Come along. Chop, chop. Come on.
Let's go, everybody. Party's over.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'll see them again before too long.
No, sorry. Can you move, please?
Oh, sorry.
Someone's got to clean this up.
I'm getting back to work, Dr. G.
Yeah, you better be. So, did you pop the question? Because I didn't see a ring on her finger.
Oh. No, unfortunately, the plans kind of went down the drain. Speaking of which, I need to call maintenance and request a plumber.
Looks like we'll make it to the airport just in time.
That's not that bad, is it? Thought it was rather cute.
No, it's just... I have a cramp.
Cheeseburger cramp, perhaps?
It's just a little ache. Yeah, not due for another 2 months.
Okay, turn the motorcade around. We have to go back to the hospital immediately.
But we don't have time. If that baby is coming, we need to get you on the plane. He must be born on Sansaveran soil.
What? Sansaveran soil since when?
Yeah, since when?
Well, since always. I mean, that's always been the law.
Don't you think you should have shared this important information earlier?
I thought everyone understood. Look, if your father...
Okay, turn the car around now. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe. Just breathe. You're okay. Everything's going to be fine.
The Royals are back! The Royals are back? The Royals are back!
Did you miss me?
What's going on? What's happening?
She's having pains. Nurse Jeff, get the patient a wheelchair. We'll admit her into a thorough examination immediately. Get the prince set up in the private waiting room. Okay. Thanks for bringing her back. at me. She's gonna be just fine, okay? Just fine. It's perfectly normal to experience these kinds of pains at this stage in your pregnancy. It's just a little scare.
Thank goodness.
Everything's fine, Tasha. I'm just gonna need you to stay on bed rest now.
Well, that simply isn't possible.
Sure it is.
Well, certainly we can find some sort of private jet with a bed for her.
No. She's in no condition to travel.
Well, you just said she was fine.
She is fine, as long as she's placed on bed rest.
Let's say we agree to this. How long would it be until she can travel?
Well, there's no way of knowing if we're talking about days or weeks, which is why we're going to be monitoring her closely. And for the record, I don't need your permission to do right by my patient.
Look, we need to return to Sansavar immediately in order for the royal line of succession to remain intact.
No, you look, little man. I don't care about your royal traditions. I do care, however, about the health and safety of my patient and her baby, which is why Tasha will remain on bed rest. That is the final word.
Well, I'm going to tell the king about you. So, there.
Do that. I have words for him myself.
I'm letting the entire country down.
You are doing no such thing. In fact, by taking better care of yourself, you are taking responsibility for the future of Sansavar.
What am I going to tell your father?
Don't worry about that. I will talk to him.
There you are. You slippery sucker.
Connie, did you find it? Oh, why, Connie, I don't know if I can accept. Your father would never approve.
You don't deserve me.
I do not want to do this.
What? Well, you don't? Well, who told you?
Blevins.
How did he know?
I presume the king told him.
Well, how did he know?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
The king is calling momentarily, and it is not going to be pleasant.
Oh.
It's not going to be pleased.
Bella, you can handle it. You can handle anything. You're such an incredible person. I have never known anyone as strong or as singular as you. You care for people not because it's your job, but because it's part of who you are. You're a protector, and I...
Oh, Your Majesty. Yes, that is... What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, no, I'm here. Well, he hung up. This is a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's nice, though.
Listen to me. You have to get Tasha back here at once.
I will not risk the health of my wife or my child.
Then this child will not be a Sansavaran citizen, much less an heir to the throne. Tradition dictates he will no longer be in the line of succession.
Why do you keep saying he? She could be a girl for all we know.
The Cavalieri family always has boys. There's never been a female heir to the throne. Not that it would matter either way if this child is not born here.
My wife's life is at stake. My child's. I will deal with this, and I will have their best interest in mind.
You will find a way to have that child born in Sansavar. Now that is an...
Did you just hang up on the king?
No, I hung up on your father-in-law.
Blevins, come on. It's okay. Are you okay?
You're so colorful, and I've got my kaleidoscope, and together we are magical. Your tide is high, your waves
I got it.
bold, and I love
We take the whole hospital and we put it on a hoverboat.
We are magical.
No.
We are magic. We are magic. Abracadabra, we're magical. Caterpillar and cocoon, it's butterflies when I'm with you, 'cause together we are magical. There's no harm in my melody, but you came round and sang with me, and together we are magical. We are magic. We are magic. Abracadabra, we're magical.
I have a highly trained task force who could discreetly extricate the princess under the cover of night. It's unlikely anyone would need to be seriously injured.
Everything looks really good, but I'm still not comfortable with you traveling.
I'm just not used to being the patient, you know? It's so frustrating.
I hear you, Tasha. I really do. But I don't care.
You shine up like a lightning bolt, and I'm the calm inside the storm, 'cause together we are magical. Like the rain.
How is butterscotch pudding even still a thing?
I love butterscotch. We are magical. We are magic. We are magic. Abracadabra, we're magical. We are magic. We are magic. Yes, together we are magical.
And then, to cover your escape, I take her place in the bed.
You have to admit, Alec, it's an improvement.
No, it's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I just meant as a look. A triumph.
Abracadabra, we're magical.
This is impossible.
There just isn't a way to make this plan work.
The king's going to banish me.
I just wish we could take the hospital and put it in Zanzibar.
That's it.
Is the hoverboat back in play?
No.
Oh.
We may not be able to take the hospital to Zanzibar, but we can bring Zanzibar to the hospital.
Are you feeling all right, Your Royal Highness?
I think he's lost it.
No, don't you understand? We can have the hospital declared sovereign Zanzibaran territory. There have been a few precedents. Other royal families have been granted the same opportunity in the past.
Of course. And then the royal baby would technically be born on Zanzibaran soil, and the traditional line of succession would be intact.
But is this even possible?
Leave that to us.
I will call the ambassador.
I guess I'll clean up.
Look, Mel, I'm really sorry for how I spoke to you earlier. It was uncalled for. I'm just not used to being on this side of things.
It's all right. I know you're under a lot of stress, and we just don't want you to feel stress.
Thanks for understanding.
Of course. Your Royal Highness.
Okay, there's no need for that, Mel. It's just me.
Dr. Tash, if I were a princess, Oh, I would make everybody around me bow and curtsy. Your life must be the best.
Well, I don't get to work as much as I'd like to. I just get dragged to all these fancy dinners and galas, gown fittings, boring stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds awful. Now, I would love it if you could please drink some water. That pitcher is almost completely full still.
No. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow, you're a good doctor, but a really bad patient.
I know. I need to work on that. How are you feeling?
Much better. Thank you, Dr. Tasha.
More importantly, how's Peanut doing?
All better.
He's a much better patient than me, huh?
Yeah. You know, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
A princess?
I want to be a princess and a doctor. Being a doctor is cool because you get to help people. But being a princess is also cool because you get to help people in other ways, like charities and stuff. And you get to play dress up, too.
You know, you're pretty clever, Verity. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. Come here.
So according to our ambassador, all we have to do is convince our American diplomat colleague to temporarily declare Tasha's room sovereign Sansaveran soil. And all our problems are solved.
Hold on. There are other powers that be that need convincing first.
Well, like who? Oh, right. No. Yes, of course. We will absolutely need your approval first.
I'm not so sure you're gonna get it.
Dr. Gonzalez, why ever not?
Well, because our ward has its own set of protocols and standards that need to be upheld. Not to mention, there'd be a whole river of red tape to make something like this happen. And I am but only one chief.
Would monetary remuneration be an incentive?
What are we talking about here?
Well, if the hospital is willing to cooperate, Tasha's room would qualify for the very generous funding of the Sansaveran health system budget.
Money can't solve all problems, Your Highness.
But it can provide a worthy hospital with much needed and brand new medical equipment. Doctor, I'm not trying to bribe you, but you'll need increased staff to help move patients, extra security to help deal with the media, that sort of thing. We would more than compensate the hospital for the inconvenience. Would this about cover it?
Welcome home, Prince Alexander.
What percentage of the hospital does Sansavar intend to assume?
Well, the princess's room is 432 square feet. We would require no more and no less.
Is the attached restroom included in that square footage?
Indeed, Ambassador McDavid.
And is that absolutely necessary?
Should say so, Ambassador McDavid.
Very well. Next order of business. How will the Sansaveran health system budget contribute to the betterment of the hospital room in question?
We have here a detailed and itemized list, including all the innovations and improvements. Not just to the princess's room, but to all the maternity suites. Totals at the bottom there.
This is in Sansaveran dollars, I presume?
US dollars.
Well, I'm surprised to admit it, but your requests are completely reasonable, and your contributions are more than generous. I believe we can come to an agreement.
Very good. On behalf of Sansavar, to mark this momentous historic occasion, I should like to bestow an annual gift upon your country. A small thank you, if you will, for the generous hospitality which you are showing the Prince and Princess.
Completely unnecessary, Blevins.
I must insist. 5,000 Sansavar fir trees will be shipped every year on this precise date and planted near your nation's capital. Playing hardball, I see. Very well. In that case, 5,000 waffles baked in accordance with the secret Sansevier recipe will be delivered to you every year for Waffle Day.
Waffle Day.
You don't celebrate Waffle Day in North America?
It's not a major holiday. I fear they would spoil before we were able to distribute them anyhow.
You're firm but fair, Ambassador McDavid. Firm but fair. Very well. My final offer, then, is inspired by the Princess's Passion Project in our homeland. We shall deliver to you 5,000 baby boxes on this occasion. Starter kits with everything a newborn needs. Diapers, clothing, sleeping bundles, outdoor wear, etc., etc.
The one where the shipping box turns into the baby's first bed?
Of course. In fact, there is a small mattress inside every box. Just the thing to give little ones the right start in life.
We could help a lot of new parents.
Better yet.
Throw in some toys and it will be.
Toys are included, and the etc., etc.
We will also require a gift certificate.
You countrymen are rather fond of burger cave, are they not?
Not that kind of certificate. Should we require your assistance, we can call upon you at any time.
A perfectly elegant solution.
You were right from the beginning. I should have never come on this trip. Everything has gone wrong. I wanted to make Sansevier proud. I wanted to make you proud.
I have never been more proud to be your husband, Tasha. I know things haven't gone quite as planned, but we're making it work.
Are we? Our child won't be heir to the throne, and it's all my fault. Papers, please. What's going on, Alexander?
We may not be able to take you to Sansevier, but we can bring Sansevier to you. Welcome home.
I don't understand.
The government of the United States, along with the hospital board of this revered institution, represented here by Dr. Gonzalez, has reached a diplomatic arrangement with the Principality of Sansevier. I'm hereby delighted to announce that as long as you are in this room, you are on Sansevieran soil.
So, our baby...
will be heir to the throne.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty clever, huh?
No. My water just broke.
God, it's happening. It's really happening.
Prince Alexander. Prince Alexander? Alec. There you go. No, don't try to get up. Have a sip of this first. There we go. How's that?
Thank you. I apologize. I think I got a bit overwhelmed.
That's normal. Come on, let's get you up.
It's a girl.
Uncle Jeff has a niece!
Oh, not so fast, not so fast. We're not done yet.
And a boy. Twins.
Twins?
Well done.
Ah, you're awake, Your Royal Highnesses. It is indeed a day to celebrate. Your firstborn child was a boy. And the natural heir to the throne. The king will be pleased.
Back that up, Blevins. Tasha's firstborn was a girl. I was there. Don't test me.
Oh, never mind that. He's the next male heir to the throne, and the heir has always been a male.
That doesn't really seem fair. Our daughter was born first.
Oh, it's not about fairness, Your Royal Highness. It's about tradition. The king would like to speak to both of you as soon as is convenient.
We'll schedule something later with him today.
Oh, no, he's available now.
Congratulations, my boy. Well, you're not a boy anymore, are you? You have a boy of your own and an heir to the throne.
Our son wasn't the firstborn, Father.
No, our daughter was. Shouldn't she be heir to the throne?
We can quibble about the details later. The important thing is that you get that little girl and little boy back here as soon as you can.
I suppose we can't keep calling them little boy and little girl much longer.
No, I guess you're right. We had it figured out when we thought it was just one, but I guess we'll have to rethink.
Well, they'll be named according to family tradition, after my great-grandparents, Engelbert and Gertrude.
Well, we can quibble about the details later.
Did you just hang up on the king? Again?
No, I hung up on our children's grandfather.
Yes, Your Majesty, I don't know what happened there. I just must be going through a tunnel or a black spot.
Did Mummy just hang up on Grandpa? Oh, she did.
Oh, it's a mimosa. Pretty good, huh?
Jeff has been waiting his entire life to be an uncle.
Well, he's a natural at it.
Jeff, you didn't have to get us a gift.
Oh, well, that's a relief, because I didn't. This is way better. It's a suggestion box filled with baby names from everyone at the hospital.
Oh. Okay. The men's bathroom needs nicer hand soap.
Oh, I used the suggestion box from the staff room. That was my idea. Yeah, I think it's been really helpful, too. Right, Mel?
There's a suggestion box in the staff room?
Yeah, I suggest you check it out. Sorry, I should have probably emptied it out. Here, why don't you keep digging, Tash?
Okay. Cutie cute sweetums.
Yeah, the kids were allowed to put them in, too.
Oh, yeah.
Peanut. I bet I know who that one's from.
You got me. That one is mine.
Spaghetti.
Oh.
And Donna.
What do you think? Spaghetti? Donna? Think it's time for your nap?
Jeff, thank you. This is everything I could have hoped for.
Yeah, I'm terrific.
Oh, congratulations. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Hey, you're the best.
Well done.
You know, I've always loved the name Grace.
What do you think about that, my love? Do you think you're a Grace? Well, all right then. Grace it is. You know, I've always thought the name Albert was rather regal.
What are your thoughts on that, young prince? Well, then it's decided. Grace and Albert. Albert and Grace. Built-in best friends for life.
All right. Which one of you did it?
Oh, both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're ganging up on us already, huh?
Aren't you ready yet? We haven't prepped for your interview with Gabriella Khan. It's your first engagement of the day.
I'm so sorry, Blevins. I completely forgot. I'm a little exhausted.
Well, prepare first, then we'll tuck you in. Now, tomorrow morning, first thing, we do the exclusive with Gabriella Khan about the twins, and then we travel home. Sansevar can't wait to meet its two newest royals. Duty calls.
Yeah, well, duty also calls. So I'll go get ready, and you take Albert. Thanks, Blevins.
Albert? So, you have a name, do you?
Come over here, Blevins. Grace and I will show you how it's done. Come on.
It's very Dandy Warhol, isn't it?
Here you are, at the end of your unexpectedly extended North American tour. I would say it's been a raging success. How do you feel about it, Prince Alexander?
Sansevar couldn't have asked for a better ambassador than my beautiful wife. We're both very grateful for the warm welcome.
Princess Tasha.
Oh, you can call me Tasha.
Tasha, you have been photographed on the red carpet eating cheeseburgers and hugging grumpy politicians. For anyone else, this would have been spun into bad press. What is your secret?
I don't actually know. Honesty, I suppose. Alexander and I don't do anything as a PR stunt. I mean, we are who we are, and we just hope that the people we meet feel that.
Well, they certainly seem to. Now, you've had a few baby bumps along the way, but you don't seem any worse for the wear. How are you two managing? Are you exhausted?
Yes. Gabriella, I have never been more tired. I've also never been happier. I'm in awe of my wife. I have a healthy baby boy and girl. I'm living in a dream.
And your father, King Edward, has just announced the date of the christening where your son is going to be named heir to the throne.
Oh, that hasn't been decided yet.
Well, it certainly seems as if His Majesty thinks it has.
Did you know about that?
No, I didn't. I'll sort it out.
Well, I just don't want His Majesty to sort it out without us.
I'll fix it.
Well, you heard it here first. Good night, and tune in again tomorrow.
I can't believe he did this to us.
He's just a bit of a traditionalist. Comes of being a monarch.
Do you think he's right?
I think there's value in some traditions.
But I want both of our children to be loved, honored, and respected.
I want that for them too.
Then you need to stand up for us. Shh. Then you need to stand up for us.
I would. But you're always standing up to him first.
Well, he doesn't listen to me.
I don't think he listens to me either, Tasha.
So what do we do?
We talk to him together.
I wish we could stay longer, but looks like we passed our medical checks.
I get it. It's time to go home.
Listen, Jeff, thank you for everything. I couldn't have done any of this without your help.
Well, yeah, what else look new? Ow. You got that mom strength. It was hard enough saying goodbye last time. Now, it's not only my sister and my best friend and my girlfriend and the snooty guy, but also my favorite two little bunnies. I'm gonna miss you all so much.
I know. We're gonna miss you too.
You better. Take care.
You too.
Sorry we didn't get to spend much time together.
Me too.
When I'm back, we can plan a real trip, start that countdown, and we can be on the phone every night until then.
Every night.
Every night.
Making a break for it.
Bye.
So tired.
Your Royal Highnesses, King Edward heard about your little outburst on the Gabriella Khan show. He's requesting a video call with you both.
Well, you can tell the king that we'll talk to him when we're getting ready. Oh. Hello, Your Majesty.
What was that you were saying, Tasha?
Well,
We're concerned that you're making plans ahead of time for the twins without including us.
And we don't like that you've arbitrarily decided that our son will be the heir.
But of course he's the heir. He's the firstborn child of the prince.
Technically, our daughter was the firstborn.
The heir is always male.
Why does it have to be our son? Why not our daughter?
I understand that some of our ways may seem antiquated to you, a modern woman, but traditions are there for a reason. The Sansavaran crown has passed down through the male line for centuries.
Okay, but don't you think that Sansavar should, I don't know, move along with the times? It's just tradition, it's not the law.
Yes, well, as far as I'm concerned, tradition is the law, and that's all I want to hear about it.
Did the king just hang up on you?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Hey, you're awake. You woke you up. Mean old king. I know.
Are you happy to be going home to Zanzibar? When's your next royal tour?
I think I can safely say that there's no place like home.
Princess Tasha, what's it like being mother to twins?
I think it means double the diaper changes and double the love.
Can you comment on your royal disagreement between you and His Majesty?
We're not at liberty at this time to talk about that.
And yet, we will. Yes, the simple fact of the matter is that there was a disagreement. We're a family. Differences of opinion happen. It's not juicy gossip, we're just overdue for a heartfelt discussion, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
Right. Thank you. Moving on.
Home at last.
Finally. A little time to ourselves. We haven't had much of that since Gracie and Albert came into our lives, have we?
I don't think I've ever had that.
Good point. Heavy weighs the crown and all that.
Oh, I think she's fussing because she wants the crown. Do you want the crown, Gracie? Hmm?
No, I'm not done with that fight yet.
I would expect nothing less, my love. Oh, please, come in.
Well, no sleeping on the job. There's much to be done. There's documents to sign and a baptism to plan. Chop, chop!
There's no place like home, huh?
Yeah, welcome back.
These are formal thank yous that require both of your signatures.
Albert wants to help.
Yes, well, if you could tell Albert not to help, that would be very helpful.
It's just a lot harder without an extra pair of hands. Jeff made it so much easier.
Well, yes, but you do have an entire staff at your disposal, Your Highness, ready and willing to assist.
Thank you, Blevins. It's just not the same as family. Oh, here. Yeah. Hey, Blevins. Since Albert is going to be presented to the country as heir, I was wondering if you'd be willing to share how succession in the royal line actually works.
It's good of you to take an interest in matters of state. Yes, you're blossoming into your role here very well.
Oh, well, it's my duty, isn't it?
It is indeed. Zanzibar has always followed the principles of primogeniture. This means that the monarch's eldest and his descendants take precedence in matters of succession. The firstborn becomes the heir apparent, and so on and so on and so on down the line.
That's fascinating.
Isn't it?
So fascinating that Grace and Albert have fallen asleep.
Yes, I would have thought it would be of the utmost interest to you, Your Royal Highness, as father to the rightful heir.
Oh, it is, isn't it, sweetie?
Yes, it is fascinating. In its own way.
Where can I learn more?
Ah, well, the library holds many historical documents about the little history of our little hereditary monarchy. It has apparent, patrilineal continuity, and, well, of course, that one time that King Leon III passed away without having named a successor. It was quite the headache, I can tell you.
Oh, well, I'm sure.
Well, I must say, I had no idea this would hold such interest for you, Ma'am. His Majesty will be very pleased. Now, when you finish signing all this, there are hundreds more in the antechamber. I'll go and get them. And perhaps... cheeseburger?
Oh.
What's gotten into you?
Well, cheeseburger soon enough.
You're scheming. You have that scheming look on your face.
It's just an idea. Air male or air general?
There you are! His Royal Highness requests your immediate presence for, baby bath time.
Is it bath time already?
Yes.
Alexander?
We got started without you. It got very wet very quickly. Recommend you stay outside and save yourself.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Clever girl.
Well, I found something in the library. It's important.
Oh?
So technically, Zanzibar is an absolute cognatic primogeniture, meaning that it has a hereditary line of succession in which the heirs male or heirs general are stipulated.
As male or as general, meaning the oldest child succeeds the throne.
Regardless of gender.
So Gracie could be the heir.
Exactly. Although, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna need some convincing.
I'm sure these two can convince him.
Gonna bring out the big guns, huh?
It's already fast.
No.
The Archbishop will be presiding over the event with only immediate family in attendance. No media will be allowed, save for the royal photographer. We'll release the photos the day after the baptism at a scheduled media event so we can circulate the images of Grace and Albert in their gowns while keeping the actual event a private affair.
Yeah, sounds like you have everything under control.
I just really miss you, Jeffy. I wish you were here.
Surprise! Hi. You didn't think I'd miss the big day, did you?
Here!
Oh, that's more like it. I missed you.
I missed you too.
Oh, duty calls. Okay, take me to your leader.
The king?
Oh, right, no. I meant take me to my sister.
Of course. Come on.
Okay.
I can't believe you're here.
Well, I thought you'd need this, and it was the fastest way to get to you.
Okay, what hilarious thing are you about to prank me with?
No joke. They were yours and mine. Found them in the attic.
Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a little hard looking after these two without your help.
Oh, you're a natural, Tash. Yeah, I see the same spark in you now as when you're treating patients.
Do you think it's bad to admit that I'm kind of sad to have left that part of my life behind?
Well, do you really have to? I mean, what about opening a children's hospital here in San Savar?
Well, you know how it is. I mean, my commitment to my family and my royal duties would make the schedule of a working doctor a little difficult.
Maybe take a more passive approach until you're ready.
Like what?
Well, you open the hospital, and then until you're ready to run it yourself, you just fill it with people you trust and love.
Yeah, like you.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, like me.
Wait, really? Are you saying you'd be willing to stay here in San Savar? Move your entire life here?
Well, I mean, with Bella and you and Alec and the babies, I mean, my entire life is kind of here already. Promise of a job, it'd be hard to keep me away. That could be fun.
Could be.
The Jeff Memorial Hospital.
Okay, no.
Oh, gorgeous, isn't it?
It's traditional and it's appropriate.
Oh, change of plans. I absolutely adore them. Perfection. It's a new tradition.
But the king will have to approve. The king. The king is calling.
Father, we wanted to talk to you before the baptism.
Oh, I haven't been this excited since, I don't know, since your wedding, I suppose. So, where are they? Show me those little bundles of bliss.
Jeff brought the outfits. They were ours when we were christened. What do you think?
Absolutely charming. It's a wonderful new tradition, Tasha. Many thanks to your brother for his, well, inspired contribution.
Thank you, Father. I'd still like to speak with you about your choice of heir.
Ah, yes, Tasha, I thought as much.
So I've been doing my research and...
Oh, I am well aware. Blevins has informed me of your little digging expedition. And he has shared with me some of the relevant history, actually. Tasha, you weren't exactly the traditional choice of bride for my son. And no one could consider your cheeseburger diplomacy exactly traditional. But every step of the way, you have taught me that, well, that traditions are what we make of them. It takes bravery to step away from the old path and forge a new one. And thanks to you, well, I'm beginning to understand the value in both the old and the new.
Thank you.
However, there are certain traditions that must be honored, no matter how old-fashioned they might appear. Which brings me to the future of Sansevier and the naming of its eventual heir.
But, Father...
No, don't you but-father me, my boy. The fact is, Tasha was correct. The hereditary line of succession book does not strictly stipulate that the heir to the throne has to be male. Blevins here was good enough to point that out to me. And if the founders of our great land decided it was unnecessary to so stipulate, then who am I to do so?
So you're saying that...
Today, we will christen and present the very first female heir and eventual successor to the throne. The future Queen Grace of Sansevier.
Thank you, Father. Thank you. I'd actually like to ask your permission for one more thing.
Well, you've got me in a very good mood right now, so you might as well proceed while you're ahead.
Well, I'd like to open up a children's hospital here in Sansevier. And I recognize that my plate is very full with Albert and Grace, along with my royal duties.
Yeah,
And I know I can't do it on my own, and I don't plan to. But the fact of the matter is, looking after all children, not just my own, is more than a job to me. It's my entire life.
Yes, yeah, Tasha, I think...
A very young, wise patient Verity once reminded me the benefits of being both a princess and a doctor. And I'd like to be like Verity. I'd like to be both, but on my own terms. And that's it. Now you can tell me why that's such a terrible idea.
Tasha, if you'd just let me get a word in edgewise, I was going to say that I think it's an absolutely wonderful idea.
Thank you. Wait, what?
Well, it's not going to be easy, but then wonderful things seldom are. But it's a terrific goal to work towards, and you have my full support.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Tasha. Now, I have to finish getting ready for the ceremony. I'll see you both before long. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Imagine that. Perfectly civilized end to a phone call for once. Darling, I am so proud of you. Look at what you've accomplished.
No, what we've accomplished.
Yes, yes, you're both terrific. Now, let's get a move on. We've got a royal baptism to attend.
Oh, God.
Who's this McDavid again?
We met her on the tour. She worked with her government to allow the babies to be born in Sansevier.
Oh, right. I like her. She put a little piece of your hometown in the middle of mine. She's thanking you for sending 10,000 baby boxes? You sent 10,000 baby boxes?
Well, it seemed right. We'll always be grateful that your country helped our babies. The least we can do is help some of theirs.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, yeah. Bella loves baptisms. She says there's less people to wrangle.
You know that's not what I meant.
I'm gonna do it today, after the babies are baptized. I can't wait any longer. I'm just so nervous.
No, don't be. You can do it. You can do anything. Thanks for being here, brother.
Half brother.
I'll be back. It's time. Ready? Come on.
This is the best Christmas gift I could have ever hoped for.
It's our baby's first Christmas.
You guys made history today. One day, a queen, your daughter, will rule Zanzibar. See, Tash, told you could do anything.
Well, you can too, you know.
Go for it. Oh, man, here goes nothing. Hey, hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, do you have a minute?
Yes.
Okay, this is something I've been wanting to...
What are you doing?
Proposing to you. Well, I've been wanting to do this since the royal tour. Now you're gonna scoop me?
Well, I guess we're starting a new tradition today.
Are you seriously?
Jeff, I love you so much. Your corny jokes make me laugh. Your sweet empathy makes me feel like I could cry if I need to, and I want to spend the rest of my life laughing and crying with you. Jeffy, will you marry me?
Yes, of course I will. Here.
Welcome to the family. Oh.
You know, I've always wanted a sister. Couldn't think of a better one. We've actually never hugged before, have we?
No, we have not, Your Royal Highness. But it seems like we have forever to figure that out.
Oh, congratulations. Oh.
Let's go shoot weapons.
I think they're gonna live happily ever after, don't you?
Mm-hmm.